Can it still be Sunday fun day when we lose an hour of sleep? I don't know. While we ponder that, though, I have some underdog fantasy picks. Let's get after it. Good morning. Happy Sunday fun day. If you still want to roll that way, losing that hour of sleep. But hey, we got some picks here. Underdog fantasy. They got to pick them, not just best ball. And I got 4 picks for you here. We got early games. We got one in the early game. And I just kind of spread them out through the day of ones that I found that I like. And we'll go over each one of them. And if you don't have an account, make sure you head on over there and use the promo code ARMY and get yourself a 100% instant deposit match up to $100. And if you are a new sign up, you can also get you a free month of DFSArmy VIP membership if you follow the directions below in the description. Before we get into that, though, I'd really appreciate it if you could hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell so you know when I upload these videos. It really helps the channel out a lot. I appreciate it. You guys have been doing awesome, and hopefully you can make some money today. So with that, let's just dive right into this and see what we got on tap for today. All right, as you can see, I have the Underdog Fantasy desktop version up here. They have a sweet mobile app you can download both with the App Store and the Google Play. And yeah, we got 4 picks. We're going to go over them. We got one here early. I'm going to jump on this one since it's already about a quarter to 11 a.m. So this game starts in about 2 hours. So I'm going to get this one out early here. And it is Mitch Robinson. Mitchell Robinson, we're going to go over a 9.5 rebounds here. He's hit this number in he's hit this number in 4 of his last 5 games, 15, 11, 11, and 16. And we don't have any Nerlens Noel here. So we should still see a ton of minutes going up against Brooklyn. They're ranked 19th in rebounds allowed. The juice is on the over here. I'm okay betting this thing up to 10.5. I wouldn't go over that. Brooklyn's 26 in offensive rebounds allowed. And they are 9th in defensive rebounds, 11th against the center. So, Brooklyn's favored by 6 here, 225.5 over under. I do like the over on here at 9.5 rebounds. He's just been getting it done lately, and hopefully we continue to see this. The one game he didn't get, he was sick. So we're going to go over this mark for Mitchell Robinson. We're going to come down here and scroll down a little bit because we do have one in this 3 o'clock game. And it should be a fun one that I like here. And it's got Detroit at the Clippers here, and I'm going to go Marvin Bagley, and we got points and rebounds here. I kind of like them both, but I do prefer the Marvin Bagley over points here. I did talk about him a little bit in a video earlier today, but I do like the points here. As long as he keeps his hands to himself and does not get in foul trouble, we should see mid-30s minutes with him because they have a plethora of injuries. Isaiah Stewart is out, Chris Smith is out. Diallo is out. Magruder is questionable or doubtful. They also don't have, Frank Jackson. So there's a lot of guys that are out. So the offense should be there. When he got in foul trouble and put up 8 shots, but those other games, 15, 16, 16 shots, I think we're going to see a lot of that. Again, he just needed a new opportunity. Some of these guys, they're like, oh, Bagley sucks. Well, he didn't really have the opportunity in Sacramento. And I think over here at Detroit with his injury situation, he should be able to show what he can do here. So going up against the Clippers, though, they're ranked 11th in points allowed. But I think he can get this done in points. I think he puts up, anywhere from 18 to 19 points here. And 15.5 just seems a little bit low. And I'm going to go the over for Marvin Bagley the third. Let's scroll down a little bit more. We have 2 picks I like. One of them is going to be a rival pick because I want to kind of show you the rival section. It's really cool. We're not going to touch any Boston guys here. If I had to lean one, I'd lean Tatum over points. It's a horrible matchup, but the dude's just been lighting it up. So I looked at that one a little bit if you were going to play something here, but don't really love it. Same with assist. I like the Marcus Smart assist, but I'm not going to play it. One that kind of caught my eye a little bit. Come down here. It's really hard to touch any Philly guys. Philly going up against Orlando. There's just a massive spread here, right? Like Philly should be able to dominate these guys. Phillies favored by 13 with a 223.5 over under. Otherwise, like, James Harden assist. I like the bounce back game here after getting beat by Brooklyn. But it's like, how much are these guys going to absolutely play? Could Harden get that in 3 quarters? Sure, he could. But I don't think we're going to see a full game out of these guys. I think they're just going to absolutely put a hurting on Orlando. So maybe you want to look at some of those first half bets on some of the other sites that are out there. But nothing that I want to look here on Underdog Fantasy to take advantage of that. So nothing for me here. Down here, and this is the game that it's a 9:00 game. And this is where I have 2 plays for this game. So the first one here, we're going to come down, we're going to go Cam Payne, and we're going to go points and assist. I like his over points and assist here for Cam Payne. He's been doing really well over the last 5 games. He's went over this mark in 4 of those last 5 games, putting up 33, 31, 30, 21 against Miami with a hard matchup, and then 28 against Toronto. Lakers are atrocious in defense. Like, if I had to pick one of my favorite plays on this card, it is definitely Cam Payne over 23.5 points and assists. The Lakers are 26th in the league in points allowed, 26th in assists allowed, and 23rd in point guard defense. So Phoenix is favored by 8 here with the 230 over under. So I do lean here. This would be one of my building blocks, I think, if I was going to play this with Cam Payne over points and assists, because that's what he does, right? If we look at his points, he's put up 17, 23, 18. Again, that 11 Miami where he didn't hit it, and then 24 against Toronto. And then an assist, he's put up 16, 8, 12, 10, and then just 4 in Toronto, but still went over. So the assist are there. The ball's going to be in him and Booker's hand as much as possible. So I like that situation. Definitely want the over on this one. A couple other ones I was looking at that I'm not going to, I'll mention to you guys. I kind of like Booker to smash here. So if you want to take his over points, I do like that, or his over points, rebounds, and assists. It just feels like Booker would get up for this game against LeBron. So it's a spot that I do like here, just in general. Like, I don't know if I'm going to play that one. That's kind of like on the fence with playing it. But it's one of those things where I do think he gets up for this game. He played the Lakers once this year, but again, he had twice this year, but he played both with Chris Paul, and he put up 22 and 24 points against the Lakers. Again, without him, I do kind of lean the over here, but a lot of things can happen. If Payne gets hot, if Mikal Bridges gets hot, he might not get there. So that's why I was kind of on the fence with these two. But I do like a Booker play here, and we're going to come up and we're going to go over to the rival game. If you don't know what this is kind of a neat little thing where it's just a versus here. So you get, say, Julius Randle and Mitch Robinson. Who's going to get more rebounds? And this is straight up more rebounds. I would lean Mitch Robinson here if you're going to pick one. That's one I do kind of like. But also you have a spot like here, and this is the one I like. You have points, rebounds, and assists, LeBron James, and you have Devin Booker. And Devin Booker is getting spotted 6.5 here. So I do like that, where he's getting spotted 6.5. LeBron James is coming off a absolute monster points, rebounds, and assists. He put up 63 against the Washington Wizards here. But again, I think going up against, I always kind of want to go down on these letdown games. When a guy puts up that many, the next game, I kind of feel like it could be a letdown game for him. He's going to have to do everything, don't get me wrong. But I do feel like I would rather take the Booker side of this. Because I don't know, it's like a gut feeling. I feel like he's going to have the better game here. And if he goes off and he's getting the 6.5, I think he can get there. If we look at Booker's last 5 games, 42, 38, 44, 40, and this 32 in Toronto, points, rebounds, and assists, where LeBron James put up 38, 69, 49, 63. So say LeBron James puts up 45, right? And then Booker puts up, 43. Well, we still won that one because Booker got plus 6.5. And so that's where I like this, and that's where I'm going to focus on that bet. So the 4 that I got here on the board, we got Mitch Rob over 9.5 rebounds. We got Marvin Bagley over 15.5 points. Cam Payne over 23.5 points and assists. This is my favorite play. And then we have Devin Booker Devin Booker against LeBron James in the rival game, points, rebounds, and assists, with Booker getting spotted 6.5 to start. So those are the 4 plays that I like. Again, if you like these videos, want me to keep doing them, hit that like button for me, subscribe to the channel, and I'll try to knock out these as much as possible. And hope you have a good fun day Sunday. Let's get after it. Deuces.